Good morning to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another Sneaker Talk video, the series where I cover the latest sneaker releases, I cover the latest sneaker news, and of course in the series I just discuss anything to do with footwear. Now in today's video I'm going to be covering an upcoming collaborative release. What I'm going to be covering is everything to do with the upcoming collaborative release between Supreme New York and Nike SB, as they are collaborating for a week 12 Darwin Low capsule. But before I dive into that, I have to thank you guys once again, because just before the end of last month we were able to hit the subscriber milestone that I asked if you guys could help the channel reach. Now that subscriber milestone was 3,850 subscribers, and I wanted to take a moment out of this video to thank you guys for helping the channel reach that milestone just before the end of the month. I wanted to come out and thank the public and private subscribers for subscribing to the channel. It's awesome to see us hit these milestones, guys. It's really great to see. It's awesome to see 3,850. I'm hoping we can keep hitting more milestones onwards and upwards. It's going to be awesome. So now that we have hit that milestone, I've got to get rid of our little sticky note here that says 3,825, because we got a new one. So goodbye to 3,825 and hello to 3,850. I'll chuck that one up here just above the door handle, and then when we hit 3,875 it'll get updated as well, guys. But thank you for helping me reach 3,850. I wouldn't have been able to do it without your guys' continuous support. I'm going to set the new milestone of 3,855 before the end of May. Hopefully with your guys' continuous support, we'll be able to reach that milestone before the end of the month. Okay, now we can start talking about this week 12 collaboration, guys. So yeah, for the 12th week of Supreme's Spring Summer 2024 collection, we're getting a collaboration with Nike SB, and they are collaborating on a capsule of Darwin lows. And in today's video, we'll cover everything to do with that. We'll cover the release details, editorial, individual product photos, and my thoughts and opinions on the individual pieces and the collab as a whole. Now, how we'll cover that is by using a HYPEBEAST article. We'll head on over to that article now and we'll start covering the release details for this upcoming collab. So here we are at the HYPEBEAST article that we're going to be using today, guys. If you want to have a read of it yourselves, maybe write a comment, I'll have it linked down in that description section below for you guys to check out. But now that we are here, let's cover those release details. And I might also just mention these details here, which is a little bit of history about the Air Darwin as well. So aside from white, the sneaker is offered in a variety of different colors for this spring 2024. The new collaborative Nike SB Darwin Low will be available at May the 2nd, my brother's birthday, in the US via Supreme's online store and in-store locations. I assume it would also be available in the UK and Europe, but maybe hold off until we do the drop list video to see if that's going to be the case or not. It doesn't look like they're announcing it here, but when we cover week 12's drop list, we'll mention it there. It looks like it'll also be releasing on the Saturday for the Asian region. Japan will get it, Shanghai might get it, Korea might get it. That'll always be happening on the Saturday, which of course is May the 4th, Star Wars Day, and that'll be releasing in-store and online for Japan, and only in-store if it releases in Shanghai and Korea. Now, if you guys have any further questions on when and where this is releasing, drop them in the comment section below and I'll try and help you out the best that I can. We'll quickly cover those additional details that I was just talking about the history of the model. So it first released in 1994, the establishment year of Supreme. The Nike Air Darwin sneaker was the first model to feature a backwards swoosh logo, While the original boasted a leather build, this new iteration with Supreme arrives in a canvas upper with contrast branding. So, some big things there. It's the first model from Nike to have a backward swoosh logo, but it also first debuted in the same year that Supreme debuted. So you can see why Supreme is collaborating with Nike SB to do this model. Now that we have covered the release details here and the details about the Nike Air Darwin, let's get into it. Let's check out the editorial and see a bunch of Supreme skaters rocking this collaborative sneaker. So to start it off with, we can see that first colorway that was talked about in the article. We can see the white colorway with the blue accents, the contrast branding on the tongue, and a black outsole and midsole. We can also see that the whole outfit worn here matches the color scheme of the shoes, which is, you know, I mean, that's always fun. I think everyone kind of gets a little bit of a kick when it's like, ooh, the outfit matches the shoes, you know, like that's always a good time. The pants are crazy, very reflective, but we need to be focusing on the shoes. Yeah, I mean, this just looks like a very like mountain gear, hiking gear attempt from Nike. Looking at that outsole, looking at the chunkiness of it. I don't know if the leather version that originally came out in 1994 also gave that same vibe, but giving it a canvas upper just makes me think this looks like a hiking shoe, and it would be wild to see someone skating in this. But Supreme being Supreme, they've probably already posted a video on their Instagram of someone doing exactly that. There's another shot of the shoe. We've got the blue accent branding, a little bit of branding here, and that backwards swoosh. It's interesting they chose a black outsole and midsole for this shoe, especially for this colorway, because it just contrasts. Like, it's really intense. I feel like we could have gone a very complementary midsole and sock lining as well, just to make it a little bit nicer on the eyes. But they have got little bits of black detailing in the laces, so white and black kind of gives it a theme all over, but it is very contrasting, isn't it? We've got the camo color also being showcased here. This color, we've seen this camo design on countless Supreme pieces over the years, so yeah, I could understand why that's being released here. It doesn't look atrocious. It looks okay with the contrasting black outsole. There's another shot of it there. We have the all black version. This just reminds me of the Black Cat Jordan 4s at a quick glance, and probably if I like don't look at it properly and I'm just looking at the shoe in my peripheral vision, I might actually mistake it for such, but then I'll see the backward swoosh and I'll be like, oh, that's not a Jordan 4, that's those Supreme Darwins. But yeah, it's pretty wild. Pretty wild. The all black one works. I mean, when doesn't it? When doesn't an all black sneaker work? We've then got the Volt color, very contrasting in here, like black, very, very vibrant green. I was never on the Volt color scheme, but this is pretty crazy. Each to their own, I suppose, with that. And then we have the final shot of the Volt colors, where we have a showcasing of the outsole, which kind of looks cool because you can see the black swoosh contrasting the Volt upper, and then you can see the Volt swoosh contrasting the black outsole. That's kind of fun. It's just very intense in Volt. The actual model itself, though, yeah, I don't have a lot of beef with this. I think, like I was saying, it kind of gives off like a very chunky utilitarian like 90s hiking shoe, but you could definitely wear it how they've worn it in this lookbook here, with very oversized pants, and it would work very tastefully with a lot of outfits. It's just that the colors are a little bit unfortunate in my view, but let's go check out all the individual product photos and we'll take it from there. So here are the individual product photos, just kind of showcasing how they look on without them, you know, being on foot, and a really zoomed in look of it. We can see the co-branding on the tongue. I'm interested to see like what the Nike SB element to it is. I feel like it's got to be the really chunky sock lining. It's got to be the really it's from contextually reading the article, it's got to be the idea of cutting it low, because from reading that article, it sounds like the original, the Nike Air Darwin, released in 1994, which might have been a mid or high top model. But this model here is just a low cut version of it for this Supreme collaboration. And I don't know if that's the aspect that they're going for with the Nike SB part to it. It might have cushioning used in a lot of SB models in the inner sole and sock lining there. That might be it, but realistically, I'm struggling to find reasons on why this isn't just a normal Nike collaboration, an SB collaboration. Maybe because Supreme is a skating brand, they're licensed to have to do it with Nike SB. I don't know, but anyway. We can see the inner sole here, spelling out the brands. We got it coming in, we got the contrasting here, showing all the black detailing and everything like that. We got the vault. The vault looks a lot less intense in the product photos. It looked really intense in those editorial photos. Here we go there. Yeah. I mean, okay. The camo actually looks a lot more gray in the product photos than it does in the editorial photos, because in the editorial photos it looks more green camo, but here it's quite gray, and I actually like it in its gray coloring. I just don't wear camo though, like it's not an all over print that I really like. Here it is here, and then we got the black on black with white detailing to kind of give you a little bit of contrasting there. And it's probably got a white swoosh on the bottom of it. Hard to tell. So you've got a couple color options here. You got 4 of them. How do I feel about them? How do I feel about this collaboration in its entirety? Look, I think the model itself, I'm still defaulting back to it looks like a hiking shoe. It looks like a shoe that my dad would wear if he doesn't want to wear like runners and just wants to, you know, go for a little hiking walk. It's styled very appropriately in the editorial. The colors aren't as versatile as they could have been, but you got, you know, all black, and the black and white ones are really versatile. The vault ones and the camo ones are going to be harder to style, but they could work really well depending on the outfit you pull off. I think it's this collaboration is catered to a very small audience. I'm confused on why it's an SB collaboration, because it doesn't look like a skating shoe at all. And honestly, I can sleep happy knowing that I'll never have to wear it. It's not something that I desperately need. But maybe you guys feel very differently about that. You know, maybe you have really baggy pants and this collaboration would look fantastic with the outfits that you wear, which is perfectly fine. Like, go for that if it works for your personal style. But yeah, I just don't think it's for me, and I do think it's a little bit odd. That's just how I feel about it. But I'd love to have that conversation with you guys in the comment section below. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you think this is weird that it's an SB collaboration? Do you like the model? What do you think of the colors? Let me know everything you have to say about it down in that comment section below. And that's everything covered about this collaboration, guys. It's releasing on May the 2nd or the 4th if you are in Asia. We covered the editorial, individual product photos, and my thoughts on the collaboration. I definitely don't think this is the best collaboration we've seen between Nike, SB, and Supreme. Hopefully we see better ones in the future. But again, maybe some of you guys will feel differently about it. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this Nike SB and Supreme collaboration. Do you like the Darwin lows? Are you going to pick up the Darwin lows? Let me know. I want to hear from you guys. If you're going to be picking up the Darwin lows, what color are you going for? You going for that tennis ball yellow? You going for that all black? I'd love to hear. Let me know what color you're going to be picking up down in that comment section below. Of course, if you guys want me to keep covering upcoming collaborative sneaker releases, you've got to give me the 3 indicators I always ask you for, which is a like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and if you haven't already, the best indicator you can give me is a subscribe to the channel. As mentioned at the start of this video, we're now trying to aim for a new subscriber milestone of 3,855 subscribers before the end of May. Hopefully with your guys' continuous support, will be able to reach that milestone before the end of the month. But that is everything I have to say about this collaboration, guys. I don't think there's much more that I can really add to it. It's okay, nothing really fantastic about it. It looks like a hiking shoe. Wear it and style it if it works with your personal style. If it doesn't, don't buy into any hype about this. It doesn't matter if a celebrity wears it and then suddenly blows up in the resale market. Only wear it if it works for you. That's all I have to really say about it. I do wish you the best of luck if you're buying it though. I hope you get the size and color you're after. But yeah, until the next Supreme video, until the next sneaker talk video, until the next drop list video in general, I'll catch you later.